You are probably familiar with James Bond. But, do you know one way that he kept his slim figure in spite of all his heavy drinking and consumption of delicious fatty foods? Ian Fleming, in his book, Casino Royale, told us that Bond takes a hot shower then turns the water temperature to ice cold. While Casino Royale was first published in 1953, before the scientific world took notice of brown adipose tissue, this technique helped Bond's brown fat burn up many of the excess calories he ingested in both food and drink. This article, published in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences, describes how brown adipose tissue reacts to non-shivering cold temperatures, the mild drug ephedrine, and a control of saline or salt water. Ephedrine has been used for decades to achieve weight loss. So, this paper described an experiment with 10 individuals to discover how these treatments affect brown adipose tissue. This image shows active brown adipose tissue for all 3 treatments. You can see from the PET scan that only exposure to a cold environment has activated substantial regions of brown adipose tissue. It might interest you to know how the PET scan images were made. The subjects were given fluorodeoxyglucose, a slightly radioactive form of glucose. Energy-using cells, like the heart, and areas of active brown adipose tissue, rapidly take up glucose to supply the required energy. The dark areas on the scans show concentrations of radioactivity. And, so, it is easy to see the regions of activated brown adipose tissue each treatment has energized. Here, in Chart A, we see the maximum uptake of the slightly radioactive glucose for brown adipose tissue, and 2 areas of white adipose tissue, or normal fat. It is clear that only exposure to a cold environment caused the brown adipose tissue to use substantial amounts of this glucose in producing heat. And, in Graph B, we see the range of active brown adipose tissue detected in the individual subjects for each treatment. So, it's clear that exposure to cold is superior to ephedrine in activating brown adipose tissue. And, now, we need to ask if you are comfortable standing under a cold shower for extended periods of time to activate your own brown adipose tissue. I'll bet, for most of you, the answer is no. So, what are your options? You could purchase some of the products we have discussed in previous videos. Or, you could take a single capsule each day with a combination of 8 proven ingredients to grow and activate your brown adipose tissue to burn calories. If your goal is to lose weight, how will you do it? Think about it. For most people, taking the right combination of all 8 proven activators of brown adipose tissue is the preferred method. Click the link below to find out more.
Thanks for viewing our video. I hope it has given you some healthy ideas. Now, put them into action. Hope to see you in the next video. Have a fantastic day.